I don't know how to search Facebook from the for Rabbit Hole Radio to see if I posted about it. I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna disclaim it. I'm not gonna listen to Rabbit Hole Radio, and I'm not gonna listen to Jay's analysis, because Alex Jones is not a good source, and Pizzagate is an insult to people. To accuse Hillary Clinton of running a pedophile ring that involves Satanism and all this stuff. When I first heard this Pizzagate, I didn't think anybody would believe it. I just thought that was Trump's way of the best defense is a good offense. So you pin these keywords on somebody else. Then if they come out against you, it's just, oh, it's, really her, and it's not me, and they're just doing it, blah, blah, blah. So I'll let this run for a while, but I'm disclaiming Rabbit Hole Radio. I've said this before. I read some information that seemed credible to me that FDR knew about the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor ahead of time and didn't do anything because it was his only way of getting Americans into the war. And it struck me as credible. So I don't know actually. So I don't know. I may look that one up. Did FDR know about the attack on Pearl Harbor? That could be a Truman thing. I don't know, I'd always like to have a good upstanding president. Truman was his Veep, and Truman is a bad guy. A lot of bad things happen under Truman. Well, most historians think it's a fringe theory. It explains that a John T. Flynn, Flynn, a co-founder of the non-interventionist America First Committee, launched a Pearl Harbor counter-narrative when he published a 46-page book entitled The Truth About Pearl Harbor. Several writers, including Robert Stinnett, retired U.S. Navy Rear Admiral Robert Alfred Theobald, and Harry Elmer Barnes, have argued various parties high in the government of the United States and the United Kingdom knew of the attack in advance and may even have let it happen or encouraged it in order to ensure America's entry into the European theater of World War II via a Japanese-American war started at the back door. However, the Pearl Harbor advanced knowledge conspiracy is rejected by most historians as a fringe theory. I don't think I'm going to figure this out tonight. I'm not going to figure this out tonight. It seemed credible to me that what I read seemed credible to me and plausible that a president would enter a country in a war. Oh, you're right. To save an economy, you know, let's see, we entered in 41 and the stock market crash was in 29, and I'll have to look up what years for the Depression, how long it lasted. Japan, Pearl Harbor was in 41, right? December 7, 1941? Something like that. $43 months. The Depression started in 1929 and ended in March 1933. I thought we were in the Depression until the war. And then the war stimulated our economy, building, you know, ships, bombs, factories, tanks. Okay. Well, seemed like it was a longer time. And I thought the war pulled us out. No, I don't think so. Women went to work in factories. When the men came home from the war, the women went back home. People's salaries were good, you know. It was a prosperous time. Well, this site says, lasting from the stock market crash of 1929 to 1939. That makes more sense. This site says that Wikipedia says it lasted till the late 1930s. So that would make more sense if the economy was in shambles in the late 30s. It's plausible a president would want to enter a war to turn an economy around. I don't know. But anyway, I'll just say it one more time. What I read, and I read for hours, seemed credible to me that FDR, that the administration knew that the attack was imminent. Now, other stuff revealed here was that we had the United States had the kamikazes. We had kamikaze replicas, say, and we conducted the attack on ourselves, but the Japanese did not. That was revealed here during this process, so it's hard to sort through what is authentic is not necessarily true in this environment. So, you know, I'm stuck. I respected what I knew of him. I'm gonna upload this